from provinces to prosperity, a new model for Nepal's balance and growth. Let's be honest. When Nepal adopted federalism, people hoped it would bring government closer to the people, more access, faster service, and local empowerment. But what actually happened? We created layers upon layers of bureaucracy. 7 provinces, 7 assemblies, 7 chief ministers, 7 sets of ministries, all running on the same national budget. Instead of efficiency, we got duplication. Instead of development, we got division. And instead of bringing Nepalis home, we ended up pushing more of them abroad to pay for these unnecessary expenses. The original promise versus the current reality. Federalism was supposed to decentralize power, but in practice, it only decentralized corruption. Budgets are spent on offices, vehicles, allowances, and party workers, not on industries, education, or skills that could create jobs. If that same money was used to build manufacturing zones, tech hubs, and agricultural industries, we could bring back hundreds of thousands of Nepali workers from abroad. Those billions spent to maintain provincial governments could have been invested in productive sectors, agro-industrial belts in Terai, digital and AI education programs in cities, tourism, and hydropower projects in the hills. These would generate real jobs, not just political positions. From political employment to productive employment. Let's call things by their real names. Federalism, as it exists today, has become a political employment scheme, not a governance reform. It gives jobs to politicians, not to the people. It produces paperwork, not progress. If we truly want to bring back our brothers and sisters from the Gulf and Malaysia, we need to create industries at home, not provinces on paper. We need a national productivity mission, not another political experiment. Including the isolated and neglected. And what about those who always felt left out? The poor, the marginalized, the remote communities, and the youth who feel politics is not for them. They deserve to be part of the new Nepal too. Real inclusion doesn't come from making 7 new power centers. It comes from creating equal opportunities in every field. In governance, by bringing capable citizens, youth and professionals into decision-making roles, not just party loyalists. In economy, by giving access to investment, skills, and digital platforms for all citizens. In education, by teaching digital literacy, entrepreneurship, and ethics from the ground up. In representation, by building a transparent system where every citizen's voice is counted, not bought. When people feel seen, heard, and valued, the nation begins to heal. Inclusion must not be symbolic, it must be structural, embedded in how we govern and how we grow. If you believe Nepal deserves better, like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's spread awareness and inspire honest discussion about Nepal's next evolution. Together, we can build a nation that works for everyone. If the goal was inclusion, we can achieve it far better through special economic zones across Terai Pahad and Himal. Instead of, those 7 expensive provincial governments, the Terai Economic Belt would be the center for agriculture, manufacturing, and trade. We could build agro-industrial zones, dry ports, and smart logistics that connect Nepal to all of South Asia. In the Pahad Development Zone, the focus would be on hydropower, herbal industries, ecotourism, and digital innovation centers. This would enable our youth to work locally through remote jobs and startup ecosystems. The Himal Eco-Zone would protect nature, promote clean energy, and develop spiritual and adventure tourism that attracts global visitors. Each zone would operate under autonomous economic councils managed by experts, entrepreneurs, and local representatives, not party nominees. To make sure this new system stays free from political capture, Nepal needs a neutral guardian council, the 4th pillar of democracy. This council would not be chosen by the Prime Minister or Parliament, but through a transparent and merit-based process. Its responsibilities would include protecting national sovereignty and security from foreign and party influence, overseeing appointments to key institutions like the judiciary, election commission, and anti-corruption bodies, auditing large national projects for integrity and transparency, and ensuring fair treatment and representation of all regions, Terai, Pahad, and Himal. When the political system loses balance, the Neutral Guardian Council would act as the stabilizing force, kind of like the conscience of the nation. So, the way forward would be to first, replace provincial governments with 3 economic zones focused on production, jobs, and inclusion. Second, establish the Neutral Guardian Council as the 4th pillar to safeguard democracy and sovereignty. Third, create a sovereign investment fund, the Nepal Future Fund, to channel remittance and diaspora bonds into national industries. Fourth, launch a return home initiative, encouraging skilled Nepalis abroad to invest and innovate locally. And finally, build digital governance systems so citizens can access services directly without any political middlemen. Nepali people are capable of miracles. They always have been. All they need is a genuine government that creates the right environment. When leadership is wise, neutral, and forward-looking, people don't need to leave the country to find dignity. They find it right here, in their own land, under a system built for them, not for politicians. The end.